This is BMW 328i sedan 2007. It's an E90 model. It's same as 325, 335, 330. I'm going to show you how to remove a mirror. And first we're going to remove the door panel. What I did is I pried open a door handle trim. It's pretty easy. You stick a flat screwdriver underneath it, carefully pry it open. And then you go to remove the wood trim. It's very glossy, so try not to damage the gloss. I use this pry tool, got it at Home Depot, very useful, husky. Carefully pry it from all sides. And then when it's loose, you slide it to the right because it has a little plastic tab on the back, and it hooks to this door panel. Now we're gonna see a bunch of torque screws. And they hold the door panel to the actual door shell. It has about 1, 2, 3, 4 torque screws. It's a T15. If somebody ever works on your door, you might have some missing screws, so it's okay. You loosen them, and I also disconnected the switch because when I'm gonna pull the door panel, it's gonna hang on the wire. So next we're gonna pry the door panel. I usually do it from the bottom. I stick a flathead screwdriver, or if you have some plastic tools, you can do that. I just do this. Carefully pry it until it pops all around the edge. Has plastic clips behind it. Okay, so after you pried it from the bottom, I put my hand behind it and I just ripped it a little bit, and then you raise it up so it clears the knob, the lock knob. Also on top it has this little clips, so it has to go up and out. You will also have some wires, speaker wires, and the door handle cable. Careful with the plastic latch thing. You just pry it up. To put it back, you just slide it in. So when you pull the door panel, don't rip it too hard because you're gonna break some stuff. And it's held by this plastic clips all around. They're pretty hard. Also gonna have, like I said, the window switch and the little courtesy light on the bottom. Okay, the mirror has 3 screws and a plug, electrical plug. It's held by T30 Torx screws. If you don't want to remove the door panel, you can try to pry this trim off, the tweeter trim, and just clip them on the side of the door. You can try to pry it up, pull it out to the side, and have access to the Torx. But you can break either door panel or the trim. So this is how the mirror looks removed. When you're taking off the last screw, torque screw, keep your hand on the mirror so it doesn't fall. Some have an auto fold option, so you need to know which mirror you have before you replace it. If you're replacing the window regulator, you need to remove the insulation. Has 10mm bolts, about 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a plug. You also need to position the window so you can remove the screws for the glass, or there's an opening on both sides. If your motor is broken, you can remove it from the side and you can manually lower and raise the glass. But you need to loosen the glass first from the regulator clips. If you're removing the lock, well, you still have to remove the regulator because it's going to be in the way. It has torque screws on the sides, and it is connected to the exterior handle, so you need more access inside to remove the lock.